Line in an Eagles song that I love, and it's that so oftentimes it happens that we live our lives in chains and we never even knew we had the key already gone, right? I mean, who doesn't know every iteration and moment of that song? But it reminded me of what came up for me this morning. And what came up for me is, you can call it limitations, but we keep ourselves in these prisons and we hold the key. And very often the door is open. If you've done any kind of investigative work, the door is open. You can see the door, but we don't exit the prison. So, what I am inviting you to do today, and what I am doing today, and listen, I'm not saying that you're trapped and that you're not free at all, but everything is, you're always climbing the mountain to more and more freedom. And so, I have freed myself of, what I would liken it to is the original prison that I was in. I had no room to move. I mean, veal in a box, right? And so as I have freed myself, the prison rooms have gotten bigger and bigger, but the bars are still there. So the one I'm currently in, the door is open. And what I am inviting myself to do today, and what I invite you to do today, is identify whatever that limitation is that you're putting on yourself and stand in the doorway. Listen, if you could take a step out, fucking go for it. But if you can't, stand in the doorway. Check out the vista of what's next. Because you might not even be able to see your next set of bars, because that's how much freedom you'll gain. They're out there. You'll come up against them when you come up to your next iteration. But how awesome is it that you know that the door is open for you to get there? And to get to the next iteration, oh my God, there's like a beautiful field for you to frolic in to get there. And lessons to learn and bricks to break your head on and all the stuff that goes with it, the good and the bad. But the invitation today is to recognize where you are. Call out the limitations. Call them out. Call them out loud. Step to the door. And if you can take a step out, take a step out. But all I'm asking you to do is stand in the doorway and see that that gate is no longer barred to you. And then your next step is how many steps away can you take from what you know until you don't even see those bars behind you anymore. And that is a scary place to be, because you can't yet see the next limitation, but you're free of the other one. So it feels really like loose and free. And it feels uncomfortable. And maybe even a little out of control. But that's what I invite you to investigate today. And I will see you tomorrow.